like that. That's what I like, that. This is how I get my inspiration. Picking up pieces like this. This is a perfect piece of example what I would make in the shop. I would take this home and sketch something like this, and then sketch it on sheet metal and cut it out and twist it cold. I would make a tree trunk, and then I would weld my piece on the tree trunk, and it's perfect. I am an artist that everything has to be done by hand. I like it to actually look like it looks in nature. I want people to go up to it and feel, is that real? Every piece is unique. Every piece has its own DNA, I like to say. It's handmade from scratch. The hard work and the injuries that I go through, the cuts and the scrapes, what I'm doing is going to be a dying art. I never had a chance to go to college, ever. My mother couldn't afford it. So I thought I'd like to go back and just get into art, which I always loved. And a few of us got laid off, and I was, yay, because I wanted to go back to school. There was a blacksmith in Muskoka, and his name's Jim Carter, and he's very good. And I used to go watch him, and I thought, I'd love to learn how to do that. I went back to school, to college, Sir Sanford Fleming, and I took a blacksmith artisan course. The course had a lot of women in it. Half were women. There was about 16 of us, and half were women. I finished up in December, and I was hired at this local blacksmith shop. I was the only girl that worked in the shop. You just kind of just do your thing and get going and rise above any comments. When I was talking to a woman, they were quite excited. There's a woman, but it was a man. They're like, we're looking for the blacksmith. And I go, well, that's me. They were just like, they have to step back. They can't understand it. So I was always dirtier than the guys. It was just covered. My face was just covered. And they were always looking, how do you get so dirty? And I go, well, it's the different moisturizers. It's like a magnet. And I worked there for about 9 years before I broke my back. The weekend of March 15th, I remember that, riding my horse, going over jumps, and he bucked. And I went off. I looked at the positive side. I was still able to walk. That was the main thing. It was about a month after I broke my back, and I could walk around, wear the brace, so I went back. I had to be mindful that I wasn't bending over like this. I'd have to use my knees and go down and up and keep my back very straight. And because I was constantly leaning over my table and sketching and plasma cutting and grinding, when I went for a checkup, the doctors were furious because the compression fracture was worse. So I told them, I said, I can't come back until this is healed. That's when they had to step in and hire somebody else. Yeah. So I was in a brace for about 6 months. And when I recovered from that, I started my own little blacksmith shop. I couldn't go back to my previous employer because they had someone, so I just had to look forward and just go forward with it. What else was I going to do? Well, I got busy in the shop today.
Oh.
And look what I created.
Oh, that's nice. Geez, that's your trilliums?
Yes. If it was about money, I wouldn't be in this. When you find someone that actually makes something from scratch and the process they go through, I hope people can understand the benefit of handmade. I don't know if they will or not. I think it's going to go forward with the automated, and it'll slowly wean out. A lot of artists, everything is press the button, do this, do that. When you find someone that actually makes something from scratch and the process they go through, it is going to be gone sooner or later. And it's a sad situation, but you know, I feel it, a lot of artists feel it, but actually I don't think a lot of people would understand that. Because it's so easy now to create something with a machine doing it. It's very easy, as opposed to making it by hand. I enjoy working with my hands, doing it myself. That is art. I hope art continues forever because it's in everybody's soul. It's in everybody, no matter what form it is.